This is the Integra line 720 from EuraMobil with a German layout. It costs 105,000 euros. Anyway, I'm going to try and show it to you quite quickly, even though this very nice looking vehicle does deserve a lot more time. Anyway, at the back here we've got this German layout with nice lighting and a rather exclusive feel to it. This will of course open up to make a very large bed at the front, so you do that by sticking the cushion in. In here we've stuck the cushions already in here, a bit of storage, and in this side we have also a wardrobe, and I'm going to show you under the bed here as well. So you've got slatted bed to make it relatively comfortable, and that will also lift up as well should you need to get access to your clothing. There you can see a way into the garage. I haven't quite understood what the point of this shoot is yet, but should I ever learn what it is, then I'll let you know. There we have this rather exclusive shower. Well, you either love it or hate it. I quite like it, but I understand that something like that is not for everybody. Double floor here. We've got the bathroom. I'm gonna go toilet, I should say, and in the shower. Well, actually, quite honest, not a super large shower for this class. You can see, I mean, it's more space than there is in many vehicles, but it's still not enormous. All right, now here we have the kitchen, which is, I think, rather elegant. It's got 3 hobs, and here we have a molded sink. I'll move this stuff out of the way. There's a molded sink, and you store your plates here once you've washed, and the water just floods off down into the drain. I'll put that back, although I don't know why that's there, because it's pretty good otherwise. To actually demonstrate, look at this wonderful shape of the kitchen unit. Lovely forms. There you got some gas. Only one problem here, I'd say, maximum 15 kilos, but couldn't they have actually extended at least a little bit more the sides of the walls? Of course, as you can see, you've got your gas here, so you couldn't get really what you would probably want much higher than that, but a proper wall would be appreciated by those of us who actually use drawers. Same there. Right, here we have this rather attractive space around the table, and storage all the way around. Note how the chair can be changed in position. Oh, I better walk out because there's somebody here who probably wants to buy it and got the cash on them right now. So, having walked out, I shall walk round to the back and demonstrate the garage, which enormous garage can take 300 kilos, I think it is, of weight in the back. And we've also got some extra storage there. You've got your electrics at the back, and that side, which is smaller than this side. I've never found out the reason why. There's probably a good reason why. I don't know what it is. All right, look at the back, which is relatively straightforward. Now, personally, I want to, just in case these things get damaged, I like this bit to be as simple as possible. There, so you can see how this door is shorter than the other one. It's got a SOG toilet, and this place here is for the storage of your gas, and it's got drainage down there. Okay, you've got your service, sorry, it's not a service hatch, that's your water pump. Having access to the water pump, I do occasionally need access. You do need access to these things, of course, the drains. But having access to the water, well, sometimes you might need it. Mine, I had to replace it. And that's your water inlet. And here we got a bit of music there from Gary Glitter. I hope that's not going to be a problem on the on the copyright front. Anyway, nice integrated shape at the front, but bear in mind the cost. Here we'll have a quick walk around, we'll have a look at one or two more vans. I'm not going to get in them, but we'll have a look at them from the outside, and which may be acceptable. Here QF's got a queen bed at the back and similar layout. The Integra line has existed for a number of years, and it means integrated. Integrated is this front like that. It's all been done by the motorhome manufacturer, and a semi-integrated is like that Adria there, where the nose is the one of the original van, which was converted Fiat Ducato, Citroen, or the Peugeot, Mercedes, or whatever. Right. Now, layouts are those such as, for example, you might have single beds at the back, you might have joinable single beds at the back, or you could have a queen bed at the back. Or alternatively, most unusually, you could also end up with a lounge at the back as well. And I've noticed that on this channel, rear lounges are particularly popular. Well, we're getting this one, Integra line 660 EB. Now this is a slightly shorter version of the one we've just seen, and not quite as nicely appointed. Mind you, it's still nicely appointed, but the other one was far more luxurious. This is in the 7-meter class. And one big difference is here. This is the washroom, and you can see that it's all in one place. And you've got one of these sinks which sort of moves backwards and forwards depending on if you want to use the toilet or you want to use the sink. Right, so you do remember that. So when you come to urinate, I mean, I suppose you could try urinating in the sink, but the toilet will be much easier for you, unless you're particularly tall or you're a giraffe. Right, double floor as before, so you've got place there to, not only is it space to store, but it'll keep you much warmer, I hope, in winter. A useful thing for keeping bottles or something like that. And the television's up there. I think that's a television up there. And you might want to remove these heads things though before watching the television, unless you like. Actually, quite honest, I'd just leave them up. It's probably more interesting anyway. You've got a kitchen extension there. In the kitchen we have here 3 burners, and over here there's a sink, which I'd show you if that thing were not in the way. Now, I know this decoration makes it look so much nicer, but the problem is sometimes the decoration breaks. And I've noticed that in many vans. And it's not just characters like me who are trying to do things with one hand, but also people who forget it's there, carrying bags on the back, or something along those lines. There's a quick look on this one. Now I'm going to give you the bad news. I like to give you the bad news before I come in. The reason for that being that you can decide you're going to watch the video or not. There's the double floor size. But in the current restrictions, I have to dart in as soon as possible if it's free. Right, so this 7-meter van, as I said, 232 wide. It costs 93,110. So this must have something. The other one, it's almost the same price. quite honest. I mean, 10%, let's put it that way. I think it's always best to compare things in percentage terms. Right, good. So there you have a look at the Eura Mobil Integra range of motorhomes, and just a quick look. If you want to see some of these other videos in more depth, then you'll find them on my site. So thanks very much for watching, and all the best from Düsseldorf.